Good afternoon. It is the Saturday right before Easter, and we're having a whole bunch of people out for a visit. I know it's real windy, so you may be having a hard time hearing me. We'll check out the audio on this, but hi chickens. So I'm gonna head down and show you a couple things that we're really excited about. Give me a second and I'll show you. We got all of our planting done for the year. It's really hard to see, but there is stuff popping up right now. We got radishes and turnips and carrots and collard greens and kale and all kinds of crazy stuff growing. So we're really excited. We're hoping that this year is a really solid growing year. So we finally got the generator installed. Weather's been crazy. So Blanton came out and their guys installed the generator for us. It's running off of propane, and it's got a little solar panel that charges the battery for it. So let me show you this. You won't be able to hear me much, but I'll be able to show you what it is. Yeah, so shout out to Blanton Electric in Litchfield, Kentucky for the amazing generator. It keeps this place running. We got it nice and cool. We set up today for everybody coming over. We got a big meal and games and an Easter egg hunt and all kinds of stuff. So we're really excited for the kiddos and for everybody to just be here. Let me show you something else real quick. The countertop and the cabinets are finished. We're so excited about that. I put the last coat of poly on it the other day and it looks amazing. I'm so excited. So this is kind of some of the stuff that I've been working on. So I'm gonna sit down and talk to you about something real quick. Yeah, you see me a little bit better. So here's the deal. It's been really, really busy in not so good ways, sometimes in good ways, but my mom actually had a stroke almost a month ago and lost movement in her right side. She's slowly getting better, and her speech is a little slurred, but she's really trying. She's motivated to get healthy. My sister and I have been trying to take care of her and get her needs met. So all that being said, man, gosh, thinking about Easter Sunday tomorrow, time is short. And I know I've said it in previous videos, but guys, time is short. You know, taking care of my mom, my sister is the main caretaker because she lives closest to her, but I do what I can to help. But seeing my mom laying there in that hospital bed and not being able to move her right side, and her speech slurred and her thinking is a little bit slower, it really makes me reflect on who I am and how I treat people, especially treat her. It's given me some serious reflection, man. And you know, look, my mom's not perfect. My dad wasn't perfect, but they did the best that they could with where they were at, and what they had. As far as I'm concerned, they did a good job. Just in spite of all the mistakes and stupid stuff that went on, man, they did okay. And seeing her laying there, not being able to move, someone else having to bathe her, and take care of her, and at one point even feed her. She's back feeding herself now. So all that being said, seeing her like that, I started to reflect on honor your mother and father. It's one of the first commandments that God gives. And some of you come from a background where maybe your parents were abusive, or they were in addiction, or weren't present. I'll tell you this: honor your mother and father. And you may say, oh, well, they don't deserve it. None of us do. None of us deserve it. But I'll tell you this: seeing my mom in the state that she's in, and having to go through some of her stuff in her apartment, and seeing the change that she has made spiritually in her life, makes me love her all the more. My love for her is so much deeper now. I've always loved her, but my love is just for her is just deeper now. So I'll say this: honor your mother and father, even if they don't deserve it, especially because they don't deserve it. But you're commanded to honor your mother and your father, because they're your mother and your father. It's just that simple. If you truly love Jesus, then you love your parents, even if they were complete jerks. Yeah, love them. Love them as Jesus loved a sinner like me and like you. Honor your parents, because time is short, and one day they will step out of this life. They will be gone, and the things that you left unsaid, or the things that you held on to, they'll leave a mark. They'll leave a mark. So if your parents have done something to you, have affected your life in a negative way, forgive them, because we're all sinners. Oh. Hey, so I went and saw Mom today. Today's Easter Sunday, and yeah, I struggled to decide whether I even wanted to add this into the video because of the way that I ended the last segment. But man, it was good. She was awake, and she was talking and stuff. But man, it was hard. It's really hard. Because I walk in, and She had had visitors before I got there, and um, her eyes were kind of glassy today, and her breathing was a little different, and she just wanted to lay back. Um, she wanted to rest. She felt tired. She felt sad and depressed. But I went in and I sat with her for a couple hours. And all that she wanted to do was hold my hand. And at one point, she grabbed my hand, she pulled it to her mouth, and she kissed it. She said, "You're so sweet." She said, "I'm so glad to see you." As we talked more, she said it really makes her happy when people come and see her, but she was so happy to see me. Guys, let me tell you, some of you, there's been horrible atrocities done to you by your parents. And some of you have just had parents that didn't do such a great job. But when you see your mom lying in a hospital bed with her voice raspy and her breathing heavy, and she can't move her right side, and she starts to tell you how much she loves you, there's nothing that your mother or father have done, or anyone for that matter, that is unforgivable. Look, I know things that may have been done to you are painful. But none of it is unforgivable. So when your mom is laying there, she's staring at the ceiling, and her eyes get all misty, she starts talking about how much she loves you, you better believe it. Honor your mother and father. Not because they deserve it, but because God deserves it. Because when they can't take care of themselves, and you see them scared, and you see a 70-year-old woman get the look on her face like she's a little girl, lost and scared and alone, and it breaks your heart, you'll love them. I promise you'll love them. And there is nothing that my mother or my father has ever done, and they were pretty good to me, but there's nothing that they have ever done that I can't forgive, because God forgave me for horrible atrocities that I've done. Sin. Love them. Even when they don't deserve it, especially when they don't deserve it. Love them. Honor him. Go be a light in a dark place.